What's up, y'all? How's it going? Happy Monday. I will get the screen on right now, actually. About to say in 1 second, but that transition it's kind of smooth, I ain't gonna lie. Let me also get my ring light up. There we go. What's going on, folks? How's it going? Let me also bring my mic a little closer to me, not like super close. Hey, what's going on? How's it going? I see a bunch of people in chat. I see Armstrong. I see Blue. I see it's your boy Black Specific. I see Glenn Homer. How's it going, friends? How you all doing? Hope everybody's having a good Monday. And that life is going well. Yeah, it's been a pretty chill Monday. I was at work today, so I was able to chill. Yo, Charles. Hey, what's going on? I see Kazajan here. A lot of friends here today. I appreciate it. I know everyone's hyped for Guilty Gear, and I promise I will be playing people once I figure out how to do it and get into the system. I heard the online's pretty decent. I say I'm a lot. I apologize, but that's how it is. Also, let me adjust my camera just a little bit. What's going on? Start time, let's go. Absolutely. We're gonna get into the game in a hot minute. I figured I'd just welcome everybody in, see how people are doing. I see my buddy Glenn's here, and Kazajan's here, so I'll do some quick shout outs to both of them. And also my t-shirt from Yeti shipped. I got this awesome Chung Li t-shirt. It had like a blue dragon on it. And I was watching one of my favorite streamers, Curious Joy. She had it, and I was like, oh, I like need that. So definitely check out Kajijan and Glenn Homer. Glenn was playing Samaya. Hopefully I'm saying the name correctly of the game. Or Samoa. I think it's Samaya. Yeah, I have no idea. Glenn, you could correct me, but he's playing an awesome game. Plays a lot of awesome streams. Definitely support him. And Kajijan was playing Beat Saber, which is actually pretty fun. I've never played it, but I've seen him play it. It seems pretty cool. So yeah, I had off work this Monday, which is pretty dope. Oh, just so my. All right, okay, cool. There you go. I'm always bad with it. So I have one of my favorite retro streamers. She calls Spelunky like Spelunky or Spenlunky, and I always laugh because I'm just like it's Spelunky, but it looks like Spleenlunky sometimes. So people mix that up too. I always laugh whenever people try to pronounce Spelunky, so it's super funny. But yeah, we're gonna get into Strive just in a bit, and then I figure while I'm doing that, we could also just talk about like E3 and thoughts so far. I watched the Take Two presentation, kind of, and I watched Camcom, and I went in. Take Two, I didn't go in at all with any expectations because they announced there was no games. I did like the conversation. I thought the conversation was super important. And really critical. I think the only thing about it is that it was a little not wonky, but my only suggestion was it would have been cool to know that was like an important topic like discussion because I feel like it that's such a big topic that it shouldn't be an E3 event because that topic should be like how can I put it? You know, like I work in student affairs, right? So sometimes we do things where we have like conferences we go to where we talk about like different topics related to the field, so like advising, career advising. Like I work in student affairs, so it's a bunch of working with college students and developing college student leaders. And I feel like for me, I couldn't make that like an E3 presentation because I know that core audience is focused on like gaming, and it's a bit of like a good thing they did it in a way, but also not like a bad thing. But it just kind of didn't work. It's like if you put like how can I say this without like rocking a boat a bit? It's like if you put on bowling shoes at a restaurant. Like bowling shoes definitely work when bowling because you're focused on bowling. But if you put them in a restaurant, not that they won't fly, but it might not work with that community unless you were announcing it's like a bowling event. So that was my only thing. But I thought the discussion was super valid. Like I enjoyed it. I didn't get people dunking on it. I just think the reason why people might have been a little confused, and this was me kind of putting my like lens on it, was the fact that it was like they thought it was an E3 showcase. So people thought, oh, they're going to talk about diversity in games and maybe show off like diverse content creators or members of marginalized communities talking about games or, you know, leaders in games. And when they didn't, I was like, oh, all right, well, this is a good conversation, but would it work as a presentation? I'm not sure because this is such a big topic. I don't think they probably had like an hour. Hey, what up, Mike? How's it going? We're just talking about Take Two's E3 and then Camcom's. But they're gonna be pretty quick because I ain't got a lot to talk about. Also, while I'm doing this, shout out to Mike the Hero, awesome streamer, fellow fighting game fanatic, and also historian. Does a lot of cool videos on fighting games. Was playing some Guilty Gear as well as some other cool fighters. So Mike's cool people. Definitely give him a follow as well. So Man, I had to install Strive on my PS4 because I can't stand the PS5 D-pad for fighting games. I had better on the PS4. Really, I don't know if it's me, but I actually I don't have a preference for either. I might prefer the PS4 a bit because I used it a lot. But yeah, I like both. So I feel you on that. I guess like it maybe it just depends. Like it probably may have to be like a grown in with it a bit. Because like yeah, I feel you. Did the E3 discussion thing not develop? Because I felt bad if someone's here for Guilty Gear and they see me chatting. Oh, there it is. There it is. A little late. All right, cool. So yeah, then Capcom. How can I put this? All good, play, I want to play, but yeah, I stole PS5. Yeah, no. I definitely valid how you feel about it, like 100%. Yeah, thank you so much. I had a good day. Yeah, definitely valid how you feel. I mean, whenever I'm playing fighting games, I know some people who could play on like the arcade stick or like the joystick. I freaking can't. I can play a bit, but like it depends on the game. Also, my remote should be near me. If not, I lost it. But I want to make sure the volume's good. Also, why do my headphones always get untangled? Hang on. I heard some things about the CamCon, nothing really big though. Yeah, no, it was nothing at all. It was nothing at all. It was an event. Hey, all right, hold on. Let me turn my TV volume up a bit. Give me like 1 second, y'all. Is this a little low? Is my remote in the other room? Are you serious? It was literally next to me. I had it. No, it's behind the TV. All right. Pro streamer stuff. Hold up. There we go. All right. I just wanted to be a little, like, not piercingly loud, but loud enough where, you know, this game got a good, like, soundtrack, so. I can't use the control sticks. Feels weird. I do want to purchase and build a fight stick at one point. Yo, definitely do it. I have, like, a fight stick that technically is an arcade gaming machine as well. I played it on stream once. Oh, my lord. All right, yeah. I should read these things. Please tell me it's like a fast row. There we go. All right. I should like straight up read these things one day, but I've done this in other Arxis games, so we're good. Cool. Yeah, I'm just now starting it. What happened was so funny story about that. I should probably explain that too. You sure? Yes. The PS5 controller had a bit of bad stick drift already. Really? Oh, strong. Oh no. Was it like the day one PS5 controller? Because I got the new black one. Which, by the way, I'll show off real quick. If I can learn how to zoom into the camera correctly. There we go. It looks so dope. It is so clean. I'm trying to get a little closer up. There we go. It's probably like one of my favorite controllers. Server's been sold for me. Just a heads up. Oh, great. Yeah, they're definitely gonna suck for me then because my internet got better, but I had to fix it, and I still need to talk to my ID department and be like, "Hey, I gotta use my mobile freaking internet to fight and Smash." It's a long story. Oh, your PS5 controller has drift too? Really? All right. Well, I need Nintendo and Sony to have like a conversation with each other between this and Joy-Con drift and be like, "No, no more," because I have Joy-Con drift and I hate it. That's why I use a Pro controller. 8-bit though has never failed me, and they never will. But yeah, drift on that sucks. That's not good. Pretty unfortunate. The black one's dope. I guess I need to get that since mine's broke. Yeah, I would recommend it. The only thing I don't like is $70. So that okay. I bought Ratchet and Clank, Guilty Gear, this controller, and I had to buy. Oh wait, do you not get the like? It probably might be best for like copyright that I don't get the opening. But I wanted to listen to it. It's good. Oh well. Alright. Welcome to Get the Gift Shop. We'd like to learn tutorial to basics. Nah, I'm good. Play enough of it. Alright, I'm gonna get some live time and then I always do 3 rounds, time limit. Yeah, let's keep it a normal for now. Can I get yeah, I want this one. Was there any good E3 announcements today? Oh, was there? Oh, actually, wait, yes. So, Limited Run Games had an E3 event. For those folks that don't know who they are, they literally do. Hey, what up, Asgator? How you doing, friend? What's going on? Yeah, they they do a They basically, for older games and sometimes newer games too. Actually, a lot of times newer games that are digital only, they will work with companies to make physical versions of them. So like the Scott Pilgrim game that came back, that was desurfaced and never had a physical version. They did a physical Scott Pilgrim. I bought it from him. It was my first purchase ever from him. They announced that like River City Girls 2 is happening, which we knew about, but it is coming out to PlayStation 4, PS5, Xbox, Xbox One, Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, PC, aka Steam, and all that good stuff too. So that was my highlight of the day. Also, the Plumbers Wear Ties game is just a hot mess. I can't believe. Oh, whoa! They got. I didn't know this was an alt for May. Okay, wait. Can I get that in blue though? Well, this was the alt I had, but I actually like the red one a lot. My favorite color is blue. Do I go with the May? I like both. You know what? I'll do this for now. I like that. I like that design. I was conflicted with living room games for a while, but now I'm all about digital. Oh no, Oxford, you're doing Team Digital? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Nah, join what you love. Join what you love. I am Team Physical to a heart, but I do. Let me tell you how Team Physical I am. This game, I was supposed to have day one to play Friday. GameStop didn't have it because I didn't pre-order. And the guy was like, well, you can go 10 minutes away. And I'm like, I'm not getting in a lift to go 10 minutes away. So I literally went to Amazon and had this rush delivered to my house. So shipping was like, I think $5 or $10 more. And that's how Team Physical I am. I won't go against. I do not want to go against Faust at all. I definitely won't go against this demon. Yeah, let me actually scrap with Mila. She's cool. Her designs is dope. Prime? Nah, I don't have Prime actually. I don't have Amazon Prime. I actually like this outfit a lot. Alright, let's get to the game. Also, while I'm doing that, shout out to the homie Ash Gator. She's playing Sally Face. Oh, what game is that, Ash? I think I saw you play a bit of it. It looked pretty good. But definitely check her out. Awesome mod and awesome friend of the channel. Great people. Hey, Mags. Alright, cool. I'm gonna keep the, I actually want to hear how the English cast sounds a bit. And then I gotta play May's theme. I gotta focus on my grab, so it's been a hot minute. Ooh, okay, yeah. Wait. Okay, I cannot block that. Go. Alright. Yeah, definitely hella rusty. It's been a minute. Blazing. I freaking love this song. This song is so damn good. I was hoping to get the opening, but I think... Alright, I know how to do the dolphin now. We're good. We're good. You already know the smell of the game. This better win Best OST of the year. Like, if it doesn't, I'm gonna, like... I rarely get mad on the internet, because I'm pretty even kill. But if this doesn't win Best OST, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be absolutely pissed if this doesn't win Best OST. It's so good. Also, shout out to Kamsaki, aka my homie Megan. She plays Genshin Impact. She's gonna be playing tonight. It's the 14th, right? Yeah, she's gonna be playing, I believe, tonight. Playing some Pokemon Platinum. Pokemon Plat. Hey, nice. The Dolphin. Let's go. Yeah, please bring back my man, Mr. Whale. I love him. I'm mad I missed. Okay, so I gotta fix my approach when I do that. Make sure they're a bit further, because it can miss. Also, shout out to Guilty Gear making you have to, like, when you pause, you gotta hold it. Because that actually could stop some accidental pauses in games. Commandless. There we go. Alright. Right. Oh, it's... Oh, okay. So it's down triangle. Yeah, you could pretty much spam that. Overhead kiss is quarter circle X. If I want to do that. Her spark. Yeah, I only use that if like. So her overdrive is quarter circle triangle. That's what I was doing, and then you gotta do rotation, left, circle. In the, I mean, I use it, not too much. That one's pretty good, so. Okay. Oh, let's go, dolphin finish. That dolphin's broken. It's absolutely bad. See, like, this is a cool, like, look for Mei. I just wish her outfit was, like, blue or silver. I don't mind it as red, because it's, like, awesome. But I love this. This alt for Mei is amazing. Rematch. Jack, I see what you're doing. What am I doing? What am I doing? I need to know. Also, I want to get, like, I'll probably do a bit of training mode with her, because there's a certain combo I saw a guy do that I don't want to emulate, but I want to try it out a little bit. Dodge, good dodge. Ooh, that was nicely done. That was really nicely done. Blazing. Oh. Ouch. What? Yeah, I gotta get a bit better with defense on that one. Yeah. Yeah, that's always a weakness whenever I play fighting games. Good Thoda. I see you prepare for our showdown. Oh yeah, I have to. So the only game, like, of the newer ones that I could confidently go into with no prep is Dragon Ball FighterZ. Like, if I lose set to that, I get angry. Even in Smash, I'll do a little, like, lab work, depending on the character I'm using. If I'm using Banjo or Cat Falcon, because he changed a bit. He changed a hell of a lot, unfortunately. And I feel like the worst is just, I don't know, my command with him since 64 has been a little shaky. Okay. Yeah, can't have that. It's big damage. Uh-oh. Okay, try to go for the grab. This is smart. Wow! Hey, what up, Turbo? How you doing, friend? How's it going? How you been? Small the game, guys. Yo, I remember when I first heard that, and I'm like, that was an interesting, like, catchphrase for a game, but I actually love it a lot. That opening song is sick. I think I probably got to play story mode to hear it, which, if it was like an actual mode, I would have played it first, but I'm not mad it's a cutscene. I think that's pretty cool. Because, like, in fighting games, you know, I kind of just want to get in the lab anyway, do training. Good, working on stuff for the night? Nice, yeah, I know you got your pod tonight, right? That's dope. Yeah, man, I know you're going to be talking a lot about E3. I'm super hyped for Nintendo tomorrow. But it's like reasonable hype because this E3 has kind of been, it's been alright. And you know, my big take on it too. But also shout out to Turbo Bison, awesome person. Does a lot of great stuff, a lot of great streams. He's been covering a ton of E3. Has a really dope podcast, plays a lot of cool stuff. So send my buddy Turbo some love. Really cool people. And always does great stuff. But yeah, this E3, like it's been an E3. It's a different style E3. And I kind of give the gaming industry, oh really? Oh, nice. That's sick. Yeah, it's been an E3. Like, I kind of want to give the game industry a bit of like a breather, just because I get like with the pandemic and everything, a lot of things got moved, a lot of things got delayed, a lot of things got shuffled. So I went in not expecting a lot, but even with that, like some of the events, I'm like, I don't know if they should have had E3 showcases or maybe like combined them with others. The whale boat is cool. Yeah, it's sick. Okay. Gotta only use that when I'm close enough. Yeah, Milo's tough because she's a far range attacker now. Go against them. Please, something Mr. Dolphin. Alright, not bad. Gotta get a little better with the finish there. We good. Duel 2. Let's rock. Wow. Alright. Cool. Oh, I was trying to get fancy. That's alright. Redfall's been my favorite thing for EG so far. That game looks really good. I love how awesome the characters look. They look realistic, but more importantly, representation looks amazing. I was actually talking to my buddy Miles during it. You probably heard us talk about like what we wanted, and I was like, "Yo, bring a vampire game. Like, I actually be sick for that." And lo and behold, the E3 powers that be hurt me. It was like, yes, vampire game right away. But yeah, it looks good. Hold on. How does she do this one? Oh. Okay. Yeah, that was my fault. I was trying to pull it off and it didn't look good. Alright, I want one more set just with her because I didn't feel too strong about that one, honestly. I've been saying we need more vampires, too. It's always zombie this, zombie that. I absolutely agree with you on Strong 100%. Which, like, the only zombie game I love was Last of Us. Both 1 and 2. I know a lot of people don't like Last of Us 2. I get it. I didn't like some of the decisions either, but that game is still, like, great to me. It's just the first one that's goated. Second one was a good, 7, 7.5. Last of Us 1 is absolutely perfect. The second one, I know. Yeah, I absolutely love. I don't know. I've never been a big fan of zombies personally. I felt like, not that they're overdone, but I see a lot of them. I want robot dinosaurs like my Horizon Zero Dawns and all that. Like more robot animals and all that. Also, Atomic Heart looks great. I don't know what it was, but he was fighting like I think the Crash Test Dummy, and I was crying laughing. Like I really want to play that game. That's what I was trying to do. All right. See, she blocked it. That's okay. If I could do that correctly, maybe not a little bit early, that's a good 1-2 going to. Cause see, I need to make sure my combos are set before I fight anybody. I get stomped on day one. Can't be having that. So her overhead is powerful as hell. By the way. Alright, I'll switch up the characters a bit. Alright. Keep May. Also need to get some rounds in with Giovanna, because she's becoming my secondary. So we'll do that. And then... Yeah, Charles, I know this is your dude, so... Oh, that Leo's sick. I like the one with this kind of art. Also, I was supposed to play May's theme because it is the absolute best next to the title theme in this game. That freaking theme of hers is absolutely perfect.
Mankind knew that they could
God, yeah, no, we gotta when we fight. When we absolutely fight him down, because this Leo pisses me off. That yo, I hate Faust. I absolutely cannot stand him. Like, I've gotten a little better with dealing with him, but oh my everything, I can't. I cannot fight against him. I don't know what, like, his moveset is just awkward to me. Alright. Eat it. Alright. He did all that to get beat by Anchor. He did all that. Straight up. Straight up came. No. All that energy, all that passion, I respect it. But good dunk though. Uh-oh. No. Woo! Hello. Oh, I ran into that damn. The game. Wow. All right. Okay. My dolphin fin could be blocked. I don't like that. What made you choose May? When I played the beta, I was like destroying people with it, and I was like, you know what? That is my character. I got in the lab and I was like winning a lot and learning a bit of her combos a little more, so I felt a bit comfortable. And then with Giovanna being my second, her playstyle is exactly what I love in the character. Very fast-paced, but also logical. May's a little bit more kind of strategic, kind of like a go with the flow, but if you can time things right, you will get a lot of damage in. And she also uses simple combos compared to like a lot of other characters that I feel like Romathov, if I'm saying her name correctly. I like her, but I am absolutely bad with her. I feel like she has a good learning curve that, with time, I could get better with. But I dodged all that. Still. But yeah, I actually like May a lot. She's pretty cool. Also, she summons whales. Like, that's amazing. Okay, why? Okay, so why does that like linger though? For what reason? Oh, I missed that. Oh, man. Come on. Yeet. Really? Oh! Oh. Yeet. Alright, well, I'm mad that Mr. Whales are kind of blockable. I still got to figure out my distance with him. That's going to take a bit of time. And I want to really get better with that, because if people can figure out how to block that easily, it's not cute. I know people have been doing Dolphin Rush a lot. I want to try not to spam it unless I absolutely need it. But basically every May player has been like, Dolphin Rush, Dolphin Rush, Dolphin Rush.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay. Go 1, 2, 3. Oh. No. Okay. Almost got a perfect there. I messed up a little bit. That start kind of bummed me out. That's right.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh. Really? Really? Okay. Don't like ever being cornered in a fighting game. Bothers me. Nope. Alright, I got it. Okay. So you gotta get him a bit closer. Are you shit? His defense was a little good. A little too good.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Man, it's hard to dodge over that. Woo. Come on. That's actually a clean counter. Yeah, my kill. Very close to it. No way, really? Wow, I thought he had it. I thought he had that. That was pretty close.
Wins.
I honestly thought I had that. Alright. What am I gonna do here? I'll go to training for a little bit. Forgot where it is. Dojo. There we go. Yeah, because there's a couple. I wanted to get some lab work in, and then maybe after doing some training, I'll be down to fight people. I know Black Specific here, Charles is here, so.
Kai Keese.
Trying to check out Kai's outfits. I think I know I got the I got his yeah, I bought this one. Well, this came like I got the pre-order bonus even though I didn't pre-order. So shout out to Arc System Works for that. Hooking me up with the all outfits, which was pretty dope. Alright, so I wanna do this. So, with grabs, I gotta wait a little bit closer because sometimes I pre-grab a little too much. Yeah, summoning him is kind of like, not tough, but there's like a certain rotation I have to do. Okay, that's a good 4. I like that a lot. That's a decent 4 to kind of do. Did a good amount of damage, not bad. Alright. So that's good for corner moves. I'm gonna have him just be a dummy for now, and then I'll have him fight me a little bit more. Because I want to work on a couple of things. That way when it connects, does a good amount of damage. I kind of knew that going in with her. That's why I like her combos a lot. But it actually can like mess people up, so I appreciate it. I would also want to try, let's see. Okay, so that's just a normal like air, normal command. This one does more damage when you hold it down. Actually, I like this move, but I don't like holding it down. I feel like, especially with the type of, depending on the player and also the character, it could hurt you but also help you. I feel like if I got a lot of HP, I don't mind, but if I'm like coming from behind in terms of HP or it doesn't look too strong, I probably won't do that. Alright, this one normal. Okay, so that's literally her like down attack. Overhead. Get that neutral thing. Yeah, I gotta. It's that, and also I just want to work a bit on her specials, like using them. So you could just hold this horizontally, or oh my bad, or you can just do triangle or square. Okay, so Mr. Dolphin. So it has a fast. Oh, okay. So I actually like that a lot. So both are good. It's just the circle one takes longer to set up. So the triangle is kind of like, hey, you're in danger, use that. And then the circle is more like, oh, you got some time, like build it up and then do it. And then have him do the up air is up and then that. So it's left, right. I guess depending on where you go, the character facing. So on this side is left. If I'm behind him, it's right. This one's down. That's actually why I struggle with that. Overhead kiss. What's this? I like that a lot. Don't know if I'll be able to get that fully, but if I can, I'm set. And her overdrives are powerful. House made projectile does damage. Projectile piss from the corner to move startup be faster if she's closer to the corner. Oh. Oh, that makes so that's why I covered. If it makes sense if you're a bit closer. All right. Okay. Just bring my dude out. Yeah, that's fun. That crap is absolutely funny. No. Okay. I throw them for no reason. I actually just find it funny. Like, it's not a part of any of my combos when I'm trying to learn. It's just literally I like throwing the characters. Alright. So that's a bit... I don't know. It's a bit shaky on my part. I could probably fix it. And then I want to get some lab time with Giovanna. But I feel a little comfortable with May at least to do battles. Still a couple things I want to work on. Probably getting the timer out with the Dolphin at least a little bit more. But I think that's more of like an experimental thing I have to do. Try now. Alright. Kai Super's freaking broken. I like that a lot. Woo. So you can just get that right after. Alright, that's actually pretty good. And I'm kind of glad I'm going against him because a character like that is pretty good for the style I'm trying to do. So I cannot block that. Yeah, it's tough because they always have the supers ready since this is training, so it's hard to kind of dodge that. Yeah, this better win best OST this year. I'm serious. Like out of all the games that came out this, probably like, I don't think. I honestly think with this. No. Yeah, because that whale's tough to. He's tough to bring out. Like the kill whale, I actually like him a lot. That's actually the first time I bought him out. Okay. So I let him do that, but we'll keep him straightened over for now. We'll get that combo off there. That's a pretty nice combo, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, so definitely figured out some things I wanna add it a bit with Matt. So overhead slash. Regular, down, overhead. That kicks pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. That one's actually wild to pull off. I want to get better with it, but I actually prefer this one a little bit. It's pretty user-friendly. When I went back. Alright, so that one right there is a decent set. Max is pretty happy with that. Alright. Alright, let me get Giovanna in. Hey, Giovanna. Always gotta go with my favorite design. This design is so sick.
Bad guy.
This design, absolutely OP. When I was using her, I actually like, her, like, fighting style is really clean. In terms of, like, the setups you can do. I do need to look at her commands, because I mix her and May up with their command styles a lot. Like, I'll be like, oh, do this, and that absolutely does not work for her. Okay, so that one's rotation X. Rock'n'Roll rotation X. That's okay. That's a little interesting. What about overdrives? Right, that's the one I like kept abusing in beta. That one's fun. And then this one. So that one back up to that. Also, the bear in the background, absolutely funny as hell. I don't know what's up with him, but he's so perfect. Oh, wait. Hold on. He reacts to stuff? What? I thought he was just like a regular bear, like that was stuffed or something like that. I did not think he was... He's an employee there. Oh, Polar Star Cafe. That makes sense. Okay, today I learned. My man was getting hyped.
行きます。
Oh my god.
もらいます。
Yep. Big fan. Keeping Akamaru by is set much better.
見えませんね。行きます。 見えます。次の現場
That's there. By the way, I love that this is Town Square.
シュッと見えませんね。次の現場あるので静かに。次の現場あるので行きます。次の現場あるので
Shut this a bit. I like that a lot. I like that rush into the 5 attack I did. This is pretty good. I don't really use like a lot of air moves with her, but I can try that. This one, however, it's the same as Maze the setup, but it's a little like tricky.
ダメですね。シュッほら。シュッと
Yeah, so it's like that. Okay, so that's a bit fun. I forgot what button was it reset. Okay, so it's just a circle pad.
行きます。
Which actually makes a lot of sense. I think did I set that up in a beta? If so, that's pretty cool that they saved it. I don't know if that's just probably automatically set up, most likely.
見えませんね。シュッとシュッとほら。行きます。投げますね。
That's just throwing back.
行きます。投
Let
げ
me
ます
start
ね。
off with it though and see if I can do this.
狙います。
Backslash up, side. Kick him over. Okay, so that was kind of like a standard damage there.
行きます。静かに。シュッと急ぎますね。ほら。シュッと
Yeah, she's pretty fun. Alright, she's pretty fun. I'll do a bit more lab work later. Alright, so for the folks here that have PS5 that want to fight me online, let me know. I know Black Specific and Charles want to fight. Whoever I see first, I'll fight you first. I gotta figure out how to set all that up. Play players from all around the world. Is there one where you can play with your friends and stuff? Only? Player match. Create all room, invite your friends over. There we go. In this mode... Oh, God. Right, tutorial. Let me do the tutorial. But if you folks are still down, let me know. Because sometimes I learn I gotta get stomped on, which might happen, but that's alright. I'm a good sport about it. Hopefully, I know people said servers were a bit whack today. You need to clear the network tutorial before playing this mode. Pursuing it. Yeah.
Welcome.
I've done this so many times. Walk to the online lobby before we go tour. Yeah, we gotta get my tag. Right, first off. There we go. Eyes keep eyes. Where is... Nah, where's Alright, we gotta go with the bus cut though. Right. Now, where's my hoodie that I had? Yeah, I like this. I like this one a lot, but I don't know. I might go washi jacket. I like the hooded jacket. Can I pick the different color, please? It's not that I don't love my silver. Actually, I might go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. shoes though. I can't get some Nikes though? Really? Wow. Alright. That's fine. I was gonna rock my Nikes, man. Quick sword. Hard sword. Katana. Can I get like a lightsaber? Straight up. A tree branch. Do I look like Lucas from Mother 3? A bat. Actually, I like the bat. Well, I ain't gonna lie. But come on, who brings a bat to a sword fight now? I kind of like the katana, but I think I'm gonna go sword. Yeah. Yes, this is me. Trust me in. Cool. All right. There are many online lobbies around the world which we'd like to visit. Some East Coast. I don't know if there's like. Oh, it literally says East Coast. Okay, cool. Because I know, like, I think a DBZ fight is like East Coast lobby 1, 2, 3, and all that. I kind of just pick the lobby that's the least crowded sometimes. Okay, in this lobby you'll be able to communicate with other players and challenge them to battle. There's also many services provided. Hey, you over there. Hello. Oh, you want to challenge me? Okay. Alright. What character I'm going to use? I'm going to use the goat. Yes. For now, at least.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts, heaven, or hell.
穴からマジで来い。
子供だと思わない方がいいよ。
Also, I gotta, I'll put in the English voice actors in a minute. I do love the Japanese voice actors. But I want to see how the English one sounds too. My man's the Dolphin God. Oh, he blocked it. It's funny. Okay, good. They're playing Maze theme. They carry one of the best things in this game. I love it. What? Oh man, what is his defense? Thank you. Let's rock. Let's go. Why? You. Got him. Not bad, not bad. We'll take those. Not my cleanest set, but I actually feel a little better. I feel like getting into it, you know. Let's see how long that lasts.
Move on to the next war.
By the way, the higher you head up, the stronger you be. Although I wouldn't recommend it. However, you're not allowed to enter floors below. For those who are stronger. Alright, cool. I actually like how Guilty Gear does it, though. Room with demons dwell. Okay, players look for a match. They will have the weapons out. Battle arena. You're able to challenge them to a duel. However, you cannot challenge a player with a crossbow above their head. Makes sense. That basically is like, I don't want no smoke. I respect it. You can also wait for someone to challenge you by holding a weapon in an empty duel station. Wait for battle. Players that are facing each other are currently in the match. You will not be able to challenge those players until the match is ended. This is an entrance to the player room match created by another player. You can enter the room by examining them. Cool. Disconnect icon. Who disconnect frequently? Ooh. Damn, that's kind of good, but also kind of sad. It's like if you disconnect a lot, it's like, yeah, that person got not so great connection. Which I mean, I kind of like, but yeah. Hot streak players who perform well. All right, cool. I like that a lot. I like that much better. Challenge is when they're waiting. Okay. Challenge status: waiting in training mode. Connection busy. Okay. I gotta go to give Stride a lot of credit because that's actually really good. Because sometimes if you're playing fighting games, you never know if someone's like labbing or if someone is ready to go. But they've added a lot of details to let you know a couple of things, and I think that's really impressive. So. See if this works.
Are you ready?
Alright, let's see. Let's see if this works.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Right.
So instead of reflecting on themselves,
They blame the beasts.
Heaven or hell.
ジョニー頑張るからね。
それか
Duel 1.
Let's go.
Let's rock.
行きます
Oh.
行きます遅いです狙いますさて聖地の上です行きますはい
Yeah, I could take advantage of that punish. Oh, got me. Alright, that's my fault. I got super sloppy at the end there. So bad. I had a good start. Ouch. Oh. What? Ooh. No! Ah, sorry. Took an L there. Yeah, that was my fault.
何食べる気
Yeah, I definitely took an L there because I rushed too much, and for the life of me, the Giovanna is really good. I'll remain no cycle. Alright, good battle. Oh, that person is not battling, my bad. They're chilling. Oh, okay, they're ready.
Are you ready?
Alright, there we go. I was like, they're chilling, but they're actually battling.
the beasts. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ball player, no joke. Okay, wait a little too long there. Get out the corner. Alright, that was a good corner kill. I got too damn comfortable in that corner. Pretty bad. Lessons were learned. Yeet. The dodge. Up. Woo! I've clutched that one out. Alright. You gotta get a lot better with my combos there. That combo's nasty, yo. That crap is absolutely good. And the corner follow up too, that's sick. It's a really good Milan player. Alright, GG's, you gotta give respect where respect's due. Got my butt kicked. Well done. I'm down to rematch that.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Good counter. Yeah, that corner, once you get in the corner, it's basically over with that rush. You can come back, but... Ooh. Good block. Ah, man, we had a good comeback. That was so close. That last one was really, really close. That corner rush is sick. Alright, cool. Oh, damn. You get beat up and you fall. Ouch. Oh, someone's sliding. That work error. No. That's alright. It seems like not a lot of people around, which is fun. I'm so bummed I couldn't connect that dude to the network. That's sad. I'll try again.
Are you ready?
Made it happen. Oh. Nope. Darn it. Got close though. I do like the lobby setup a lot. I just like that you could just jump up and hang out. So X push you on standby. So you can dress up your avatar. That's how you change it. Wait, let's see if it works. I don't know if this is the same person.
Are you ready?
Yeah, it probably is. Alright, let's see if... Will fate make this happen? No. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. That's alright. I guess if there's like nobody online, I don't know if Black Pacific and Charles are still here if they want to fight. If not, I can do more lab work for the night, because tonight is just basically like getting my Guilty Gear like Shrive on. In terms of learning new attacks, training a lot, doing a couple of cool things. Alright, cool. I don't think he wants to fight. Alright. Let's see. A couple things you can do. Standby in training mode, cool. Character list, command list. See, I like this a lot because it helps you out. Like, there's a one-stop shop for everything. Okay, so that crap was triangle. I kept pressing circle, that's why I couldn't do it. I gotta stop doing that. I just realized it's triangle. So you can do a member list, Arco communication. Oh, say close it. Yeah, let's leave the lobby. Let's go back to main. So I kind of like that you can go to whatever floor and kind of just go in. So if not, I guess I'll do some more live work then. It was nice to get some more line fights in today, at least. That was pretty dope. Alright. I probably passed her. Yep. Oh. There we go. Default. Yep. We'll keep it random because I honestly like the stages. Are there any of the ones that weren't in the beta that I saw? I think Last Cannon may have been there. Some of these look familiar, some of these I absolutely have not seen yet. Something real quick. Oh, that's button settings. I don't want to do that. To change, I guess, the voice actors and stuff, I probably gotta go to like audio settings or something like that. Let's see. Sound settings. Right. There we go. Yeah, I want to see how they sound in English. Because both are dope, but I've only heard the English cast like once. I know, shout out to Octopimp. He plays, I think, Kai in this. Good for him. It's pretty dope. Did we go against the big body crushing robot? Why not? Why not? I gotta fight him eventually. Same with Faust. You know, I gotta just do it.
Mankind knew that
Also, I forgot to mention this earlier, but my buddy Dot Brook and I will continue to play Pokemon. We couldn't do it tonight, unfortunately, but no worries. We just moved it to Monday. So that's why I got Guilty Gear today. But Monday will be Pokemon, because I know I updated the schedule in Discord. I forgot to tell chat. But yes, next Monday, Pokemon Hype. Hey, Tatsuki Kiss. How are you? Thank you for following. Welcome to the Anime Squad. Spreading dolphins. Enjoy your matches. Thank you so much. How are you? How's it going? Welcome to the Anime Squad. Hold on. Let me pause and shout out. I'm assuming you're a fellow main user. I appreciate it. Let me do ! Discord so you can hang out in the Discord if you like. If you have a Discord account, it's a cool way to hang out with everybody. Get a notification every time I go live. We're going to be doing some cool events this summer in there, like anime night watches and cool stuff. I just got to get my IRL schedule a little calmer with work and stuff. But welcome on in, and thank you so much for that follow. Hope you're doing well. The super players just ran me offline. Oh my god. Charles, do you want to play? I was trying to call you back if you want to get some rounds in, because I know you said you were ready. I feel like I'm ready. Okay, so I found a consistent way to summon that dolphin. I'm proud of it. I was struggling with him. I lied, but I can get on. All right, after this, let me finish the set. Because I think I could just. I don't know if you can host it and I could join. You can invite me, or I gotta. We'll figure it out. But we do get to listen to May's awesome theme. This damn robot, yo. Tired of him. Does he have Deku's like move? Are you kidding me? Oh man, got shoe style too? Yeah. I'll figure it out while you fight. Alright, sounds good. Let me know. Yeah, I don't think I grab him. I don't think you can grab him. Can you? Probably. Ba, 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 ba. Wow. Okay. Yeah, for some reason in training or a CPU fight, I can summon a dolphin easily. But unfortunately, when I go online, I can't do it. Okay, I think the voice cast is pretty good. I like it a lot. Alright.
network.
Okay, I was like, why is it just saying network? Can't go server. I was like, my network should be decent. Because I tried it this morning and it wasn't like too bad. Not like the greatest, but it's not absolute trash. There we go. It's moving. Also, I'm going to mention it later, but also we are going to be watching the Nintendo E3 Direct tomorrow. I'll be live probably around like 11:30, 11:35 tomorrow. Watching it. But yeah, we're going to watch Nintendo together. So if folks want to hang out, we'll be doing that. I'll also be talking to chat about predictions and all that good stuff. But we'll watch the whole event. We'll do a predictions. We'll watch the show, and then we'll do a discussion a little bit. Also, I put the Xbox and Square Enix reactions on my YouTube today. Also, shout out to Square Enix. That DMCA free version was perfect. Legit, knock on wood, no copyright strikes, which is awesome. So, they have a lot of respect for me. I know people didn't like their press conference. I personally liked it. I liked it as a Marvel fan, but. server, bro. Server half the boss battle. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it could be me. It could absolutely be me. We'll see. It's doing it. Connecting. We're chatting. But yeah, but I mean, I definitely saw some live stuff I want to work on, which I mean is good, especially going into a new fighting game where I don't know much. I actually feel a little confident about how to do this. Room, what the hell? N4D bed? How's that? Charles, what is that? Alright, can I like find people? So yeah, please. What the hell is all this? No, I don't want to be Soul. Can I like change my person? What the hell? Serious match. Okay. Tax on avatar. It's in the lobby code, I think. Wait, what's in the lobby code? Search ID. Okay. Okay. Chuck be fighting. Wait, do people like have the same one? I mean, that's you. Chuck be fighting. Alright.
Welcome.
Thank you. Where's Charles at? Where's it, Charles? You got a suit? How do I change? Yeah, I'll change my character, bro. No offense to Soul, he's the homie, but come on. Alright. Alright, let's go.
Are you ready?
I don't know how many sets you want to do. Let me know in chat. Alright, we shall see. I'm shocked you're not using what's
Cannot change society.
you're not using Wolfgang?
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts.
Just a couple, never use Soul. Yeah, why use this all? Alright, you can let me know when you wanna. We'll go into like you gotta go or whatever. What the? Yo, I grabbed you. Yo. Okay, let me get out this damn corner. Why? Why can't I move? What is that about? I couldn't move for the life of me. Alright, probably gonna take this L. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, you gonna just block my dolphin? Yo, that dude, I could not move for the life of me. Alright. So how do I start? I forgot to select a guy. Really? I mean, you're doing a good job. We can always run it back like after the switch. Like, I'll let you get your dude. What up, though? Are you serious? The Mr. Whale disrespect. My guy.
What a bore.
Alright, you want to switch your character? Or you want to keep him? Because you want to switch him, you can get Wolfgang, we'll go back. Alright, cool. Yeah, gotta switch, gotta switch. Yeah, you should probably keep using Soul though, because holy crap, what was that? Alright, let me know when you good. I'll get ready. Yeah, that Soul combo was good. I'll get my dude Mr. Whale out. I'm so sorry. There we go. Chuck be fighting. That's a name. Alright, I kind of like that you can do rooms, because, like, that's actually pretty good if you host, like, gaming events or whatever. That you can just straight up do a room with people. If I lose with Leo, I'm done. Listen, I got my butt kicked with man. I'm sticking with her. That's how you stick with your true main. You be like, but nah, Giovanni I was gonna use too, but I don't think I'm ready. She's in the secondary spot where, like, I don't know, I need to just go in. Right. Nah, I fought against Leo's many freaking times, yo. Yeah, that shit involved me. You gotta do this. Why? I had my man to up air. What the? Oh, oh, okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no. We good. Bam! Woo! Yeah, I fought against a lot of wiggle pigs. Don't like them. It's so tough, yo. Right. Why did I try that? Never do that, me. Send him out. Send my boy out. My man, Mr. Whale. Absolutely, I freaking love that whale, y'all. Y'all know. I want to plush you that whale in my house. Why? Okay, probably shouldn't have summoned him back there. Me. I had like one of those internal monologues in my head, like I probably should not be summoning you. Thought I had damage. I thought I had enough. But no. Couldn't do it. My cousin you fast. That was, no, you had like a good setup. You had a good setup. Leo is hell of annoying because that move he does when he like throws crap at you and you can't dodge is absolutely the worst. I need that fixed. Yeah, that. Get him. What the fuck? Yeah. Alright. I was kind of... No. Alright, I slowed him down, yo. It's just slow. Man, that's so stressful when you're down. That crap is the worst with him. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh man, I just wanted to do that. That's fun. That damn grab is the worst. That grab is absolute. That grab is serious if you can get it down pack. I don't know what it is, but her timing with that grab is sick. Woo! What the fuck? Oh! I'm backwards. I gotta go the other way. Damn it. Yeah, let me not. Yeah, see, that's why I can't do it. I keep forgetting it works backwards. Good dodge. Hey!
Everyone together?
Yeah. GG's though. That was fun. Absolute GG's. Suplex said to me, yeah, my bad. No, what was it? I always like to get the scoops, I like to call them, when I'm doing a fighting game. It's been done to me before a lot. So, like, I always try to get one. I tried to get a perfect with her, but I dropped the last one because I was, like, absolutely, like, No, it's been absolutely done to me before. How do you... There we go. Wait, why did it have me switch? I didn't want to take... Wait, no, I want the left side. How do I... There we go. All right. Wait, damn it. Hold on. Oh, I'm good, I'm good. I'm good.
Are you ready?
Oh, changing it up. Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll do, I guess we'll do total scores. We're going to do sets.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves,
They blame the beast.
Duel 1.
Oh my god.
Let's rock.
Should not be in Discord, me. There we go. Right. The Maul stuff is like, if you don't time that right, it does damage. Oh, what the fuck? I was not ready for that. There it is. Bring him out. Yo, we gonna let Mr. Yamamoto be great. We gotta do it. My whale son. Right? Love him. I'm not gonna do that live. I'm gonna do this. There we go. Yes, sir, Mr. Yamamoto. What the fuck? Yo. That side combo was nasty. I hate that. I hate that move. It's so good. Okay, I know how to do that now. It's a good move, but I need to get a little better with it. Personally, I need to work on that. That's definitely something I need to work on a little bit.
Everyone together?
'Cause if I can... I don't know. It's a good move. It could be a little better. I like Mr. Yamamoto better, personally. That's what Clint GG said. No. Listen, your Milan's really good. Like, really good. Because I struggle against her. That was fun. Yeah, no, you Milan's sick. Definitely, Charles, I'd probably recommend either her or Soul as your second character. Definitely use them because they're pretty good. Hold on. Are you finished? Are you finished, man? Alright, no worries. GG. That was a good fight, seriously. You got good stuff. That Leo's annoying. Soul up to 1 right now. I would use him because that character straight up beat me up. Like, we had a 4-2 set because of that damn soul. So I couldn't go perfect, and I'm so salty about it. Because Soul we kicked Beast in the Make it. Thanks, man. With Mei, the good thing about it is I like her combos a lot. The thing is, if you go against someone who knows her stuff, it's a little tricky. Like, Faust, Mulan, Giovanni are characters I'm a little scared of because they're very close range attackers with some far range abilities. And then people like Soul and stuff, you gotta be a little careful because they may seem like generic characters or not. They're really good if you can time them. So that's why I fight against them a lot personally. Because I need to, my defense needs work. Like, and that happens in every fighting game I'm new in. But you find your hacks, and then you also just find your safety moves. I just need to be a bit more. I think if I get consistent with some of my combos, and I can learn like how to not freak out when I'm down, I'll be a bit better. But the good thing is I'm going to be playing this a lot, so. But definitely gives me DBZ vibes, like in a good way, in terms of setup. I mean, it's the same company. Like Guilty Gear's been out for a while. Let's see, so like things like that I can't do. I'll rush over here. Damn. All right. Do I have to do my suplexes one? Seems like it. Come here. You know what? Don't make me summon him. Alright, screw it. Bring him out. Bring him out. Get yeeted. Now, I guess people who know how to like dodge against Mr. Yamamoto, kind of like scary because you can use your whole super on him and it won't mean a thing. Bit of a downside with Mei, but that's okay. Like, it's one of the things you kind of accept if you use her. It's like, yeah, that. If you don't connect correctly or wait to the right moment, you can mess up. Can you? Alright, fine. Dodge me? Dodge me. Damn it. Hold on. See? So you can get that out of a super and just block it and just be like, boom. That's why I freaking love Mei, because that's really well done. And I like that a lot. The fact that she could just dodge at everything and be like, yep, that didn't hit me. Very, very underrated skill of hers. Why? Why though? Yeah, so she might block this. I think I got it off a little correctly. Yeah, alright. So that was kind of an iffy. Because she could have backed up a bit. Woo! Don't want to get hit that. Yeah, it's close range. That's alright. What the hell? Yo! Oh, you know what? I will summon that whale again. I'll do it. I'll bring him out. See, that's when I started to get a bit in my groove, because them online matches a little scary. Some people out there beasting and feasting, and I'm trying to survive out here. Trying to survive out here, oh man. Let's run that back.
They cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beast.
I really want to, I might watch it offline, but I want to check out the story mode first. So I feel like it's really good. Like, it would connect a lot of things that I have questions about.
You can run. I won't mind.
You'd better not cry.
Mei versus Melia. Duel 1. Let's rock.
How's it coming along, Jack? It's been good. It's been good, Black Pacific. It's been pretty good. I did a couple matches, got humbled, but then played with my friend Charles. We had some really good sets. I don't know if you have a lobby open or anything like that, but if you do, I'm down to play. Yeah, we had some. I had a couple good fights. Couple of things I need to learn. Couple of things I want to get better at. But I feel pretty good. Like, it's good, definitely a good open to start. I'm getting a bit more comfortable with controls and dodging a bit. Open right now? Alright, cool. Let me know when it's open and what it is, and I'll join. Damn. Okay, I walked it. Yeah, that's gonna do big damage. That's all right. Okay, what the because that went the completely wrong direction. We'll be at the same level, so it'd be a baby. Alright, sweet. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, let me know when it's open, I'll join. Bum, bum, bum. Why? Okay, seriously? That's what we're doing? That's pretty bad. Bring him out. Bring him.
Ready, set, ride the winds.
Woo! Man, Birdman hair rough. I have to rest my hands a little bit. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, this game's dope. I freaking love Strive. This is really good. Got potential for my reading technician. Hopefully. It's brutal on the hands. I don't know if it's a controller or what. My hands don't actually hurt too much. I think what it probably is like, depending on what move I'm doing, then I might feel like the trigger is a bit in the back. But I guess the way, like, I don't know, when I hold my controller, I hold it like this, pretty weird. So it kind of helps with, like, comfort. The only thing is, if I'm playing for, like, and this happens with every fighting game, if I'm playing for, like, over 3 hours, like, if I'm doing some retro lab sets, like, the only thing that hurts my hands, the PS1 controller. Let me tell y'all why that thing is great, but it sucks at the same time. When I play Marvel, like, 1, X-Men vs. Street Fighter and all that, my hands be in pain. Because of like all that, like I just be sitting there like ow, because I don't know. That's why I haven't done a retro Marvel night in a minute, because my hands be like beaming. After that, it is not a good time sometimes. Let's see what's up the Bruce. There we go. It was brutal on the hand. Oh, I read that. The Saturn had the PS1 beat when it came to 6-button control pad. Yeah, no, I agree. I actually never really. I guess I'll do one more set until Black Pacific's ready, because he's probably setting it up. And sometimes the online's a little like wonky. So once he's good, I'll like come back. Alright.
Duel 1.
Let's rock. Oh my god, that dolphin is broken. I need to use that a bit more. Use that a hell of a lot more. What? Somebody could get my scoops. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Yo. Haha! Got him. I don't know why I was so satisfied. No. Okay, there's gotta be a way to dodge that, and I need to figure that out. As soon as I figure that out, I'll be in a better spot. You could just run under him? Are you kidding me? I'd hit with that. No way. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, wake up. Why I did that by accident. Got him. Right. That's a good setup. I'm a little bummed out I didn't get a perfect there. Could have almost had one, but I dropped it. I was pretty close to one.
Wins.
That's a little bad. Sorry, my eyes are killing me. Looking at computer screens all day. Alright, as soon as my buddy Black Specific's good, we'll fight.
That they cannot change. Duel 1.
But until then, I wanna try to see if I can get a perfect here. Nope. As soon as I mention it. It seems like if I do damage on her, that goes away. You got set up? Yeah, no worries. Just let me know when you do it. Oh, you got it set up. Okay, alright. Let me know what it is, and I'll join. I'll join right now then, because I can drop this set. Let me at least get one on her. Yeah, she definitely blocked this. Yep. I'll be a mad trophy today. Alright. Alright. Oh, you know what? Let me fix this. So I can finish this up quick. What the? Yo, that leg attack was Alright, cool. Alright, I got it. I'll finish the setup real quick and then I'll join. But I should be ready in literally less than 2 seconds. 2 minutes. 2 seconds just passed. Unless if I drop the last one, it's okay. What the? Yo. Okay. There it is. Good trade. Yo, what the? Yeah, why? Alright. Oh my god. Alright. Now me and Black Specific can get in the lab. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Network.
Alright. Hopefully, I guess after you communicate once, maybe it should be cleaner. You'll see. Oh! Ooh. My bad. I went to the wrong one. Sorry. I meant to go to friends. I apologize. Yeah, there we go.
Network.
I'm so used to just seeing online and going, yeah, I'm good. It was not that, actually. I was trying to fight the entire world. I did not want to do that. And then I was trying to think what else I was going to say. No, I think that was it. Alright, so for existing rooms. Alright. Oh, let me go to here. Bum, bum, bum. Twitch, don't be opening extra stuff. I can't see the room Ryan sent me. Alright. Yeah, there he is, your boy, Black Pacific. Ah, I see. I like it.
Welcome.
Hello. Hello, friend. Oh, I like the hat. I see you. Oh, okay. I'll start on the right. Oh, wait. Yeah, chance it back. Come on, game.
Ready?
Alright, bud. GG's. Let me know how many rounds you want to do. Of course, we got to... I know the minimum's 3. Of course, we got to get that 3 in. Counter. Ooh, good counter. Yeah, let me get out this corner. Let me not. Get the hell out this corner, yo. Ooh, good counter. Good counter. Real good counter. Yeah, I gotta close out much better. Ooh, do not drop this. Oh, the box. Ah, man, good comeback. Damn. Okay. Gotta get better at closing. That's on there. Yeah. Cannot be staying in the corners like that. That's the kiss of death. Yeah, I dropped that freaking first set. It bothered me so badly. GG's, Ryan. Really, really good stuff with Soul. Your Soul's great. Really well done. Yeah, I got hella sloppy on that first one at the end. Yeah, you cannot be in quarters in fighting games. That's like rule 1. Alright, I can't be doing that. Whoop. Nice kill. Oh, damn. That's actually a good move. It's a real good move.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Whew. Good fight there. One point. Ooh, good rush. Oh, come on. Yeah, I dropped too many damn reads on that. Good match, Ryan. That was super competitive. That last one was scary. That last one was super scary. It was like, that was tough. That could have, that was so close at the end, but just so well done. Yeah, your soul's scary. I respect it a lot. Really, really good stuff with your soul, bad guy. Your defense is solid.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
You dropped some grass, bro. Damn.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Ouch. Oh, what? Oh my god. Whew. Scary.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
No. Damn, I held it too long. It's my fault. Yo, what? He misses? He missed that? Oh my god. Damn it. I tried to pull that combo so badly, he missed.
Wins.
That will be like hyping me up and let me down at the same time, dog. Oh lord. Alright. Gotta do what the Denver Nuggets couldn't, and try to put a. Yeah, that whale lets me down so bad. Yeah, I guess what? Same here, man. GG, this is a good fight for real. Yeah, your soul is really skilled. I know you played all the Guilty Gears. I'm assuming this is your main. If so, I can tell. Yeah, that yeah. Why am I gotta get out this corner, bro. Like, never. Why would I go back here? Please don't. Help me much out. Yeah, see? Yeah, of course I'm gonna drop the first set. That always happens. Yeah. Please, bro. See, I'm more that's what empathy. We traded. Alright. What the? Yo, what? Yamato, I swear, you gotta get that, Mr. Yamato, for real. You gotta get that, buddy. If I'm gonna send a shot at this damn game, I gotta get my combos with him much better. control, not a control. Eat him. Man, come on. Drop this one, drop this. Oh, damn! What? 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 No way. I thought that was a kiss of death right there. I was like, no, Ryan got that. Oh, Lord. That good fight, man. For real. Woo. I still can't believe that was fun. We gotta run that back. Do not get cute off that. I gotta stay frosty. I'm gonna lose. Please, Mr. Yamamoto, hit. He's close. Oh, good counter. Oh, please tell me I dodged that. Please tell me I dodged that midair. Damn! So close. Look at our health. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, my God. I was like, let me not get perfect on. Let me at least do that. I don't know if I got all out. I doubt it. Yeah, I didn't. Damn. Okay. Well, that was my saving grace. Gotta fight through it now. That was it. I had to fight through that. Mr. Yamamoto gotta hit his like freaking sets, bro. Damn, Wells dropping on me badly. 1 and 4 ain't cute. I gotta at least take another set for me to feel confident. This is actually a good fight. But yeah, I gotta practice. I gotta practice when to release Mr. Yamamoto. Okay, I got it ready for the show. Oh yeah. All right, I forgot you got that at 9. Thanks for the sets, bro. Yeah, no problem. Listen, awesome matchups, Black Pacific. That was a ton of fun. We'll play again definitely in the future. Yeah. So might be Black Pacific's main. Yeah, def. All right, let me get up. That butt kicking I got. GG's though. That was hella fun. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna train more with how to use Mr. Yamamoto more. I am hyped about that. Like that moment, I thought I was dead and I came back. So it gave me a bit of confidence. You know who I want to fight? Straight up. Because I need to lab more.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting,
Yeah, definitely GG's Black Pacific. Thanks again for the sets. Awesome fight.
for hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay, yeah. I got a 9. I think it's because L1 is so close to my hands. But I got a 9. When you miss your like grabs, you get stunned a bit. Not like stunned, you get like uh-oh. Yeah, I get him there. My man was missing hella fights.
That was annoying.
The English voice acting is so good. Ow. Final with the Tims. Yep, right when you rush, that's when you get them. Because they have no time to defend. What? Are you shitting me? Shamora, we're gonna talk. I need to know when the best time to summon you, bruh. Now he's on his A game. Now! At least him doing them damn sets. My man was doing whatever he wanted. It's like Naruto trying to control Ninetales. I'm like, buddy, you gotta lend me some energy.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ow. Yeah, Dolphin Rush is kind of broken, yeah. As soon as I can figure out how to do that consistently, I think I gotta move.
That was annoying.
That move's fun.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, so this PS5 controller's getting worked out, yeah. Break this thing in. You might have this. You got it. You don't got it. Oh! Yeah, I dropped that. That was bad. I got a little too cute at the end. Damn! I dropped my perfect. She's absolutely pissed. That's what I was trying to get. I'll be win by suplexes for that. Suplex game is no joke, yeah. I don't know what it is about May, but her grab is like really good. Giovanna's grab is pretty sick too. Also, I think this game is at Evo this year. Which, if so, that's good. Because the online is like perfect. So if they do an online Evo game, which I think. What? I don't know what they're doing with Evo this year. I think it might be online with some stuff in person. I'll look it up. Evo 2021. What the hell does that look like? Alright, let's see. Evo 2021 is online August 6th to August 15th. No in-person attendance. Alright. Why is Evo online that long, though? Because isn't Evo like... Is it even like 3 days or 4 days past? Why is it... Why is it... Okay, it says the 6th to the 16th here. Because I know there's a bunch of... Okay, wait. So, let's see. Tournaments will include Tekken 7, Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition, Guilty Gear Strive, Mortal Kombat 11, Ultimate, NA, European only. Wait. So they're doing tournaments will occur Friday, Saturday, August 6th to 8th, and Friday, Sunday, the 13th to the 15th. So Mortal Kombat is North America, Latin America, and Europe only. Tekken, Street Fighter, and Guilty Gear are all region free. Okay. And then the schedule. So I'm curious on how this is going to be done. Like, I know they did it last year online. Yeah, it was like a 3-day weekend. But it's like, why are they doing 2 of them now? That's what I'm confused about. Maybe I'm missing something? I don't know. Yeah, it just seems weird to have 2. Alright, I'll go back and get the gear while I talk about it.
Mankind knew that they can duel.
Also, while we got people here, anybody got some wild Nintendo predictions for tomorrow? Like, what like, you realistically think is gonna see, and what you think is like a dream thing you want to see? No Smash this year at DBZ? Hell no, you can't do Smash Online. I'm telling you, somebody that hosts Smash events on Thursday, Smash Online is not a good idea. I don't know why the hell Dragon Ball is in there. I don't know if it didn't make it or it didn't qualify. Oh, you want to know what it probably is? They sometimes do it. Smash is like the exception. I think they did it maybe with Mortal Kombat. They tend not to choose like 2 animes. Even though, is Blaze Blue there? I think it should be.
Would you like to continue? I'd like to go.
Yeah, I don't know why DBZ is in there. It should be back in person. Because it's still, DBZ Fighters still gets a lot of support. DBZ Fighters also has like his own tour thing going on. I think it might be done or finishing up soon this year. Also, I'm getting sloppy with it. Can't be even doing it on your life.
Can we not?
Boom! The Free Willy dunk! Let's go! Hey! Alright, now we even. Yeah, you definitely can't have Smash online, unfortunately. And it's unfortunate, but it is due to the company that runs it. Also, with Sony now owning Evo, not that I don't think Smash can't be there in the future, but hey! I got a perfect! Let's go! I'm your god now! Let's go! Got my first perfect of the day. May intercept the range? Yeah, she does. Her range is scary. Super broken. Her range is scary, and then the one thing I love about her is like her melee attacks and shit. Yeah, like see, if you don't get your grabs, the punish is too risky. So only do it if I'm absolutely sure. Like right there, I thought I had it. Almost got another perfect fine drop.
Ready, set.
I like how the trophy is I'm your god now. That's funny as hell. That's absolutely hilarious. Yeah, let me know if anybody has any predictions for Nintendo tomorrow. Realistically, I'm going in. I think we are getting at least 1 to 2 Smash characters. My 2 picks would be Crash Bandicoot. I don't know who would be the other pick. People say Master Chief. I'm not opposed to that. I don't think it'll be Shantae or Tails, unfortunately. I've heard rumors of Doom Guy. I don't think I see Doom Guy in Smash, personally. Doom is a big game, but like Metal Gear Solid, as even though it's like, you know, not a, it's a teen or mature game, I think. Solid Snake makes kind of sense because he was in Brawl, and like I think at the time it's like, oh, you didn't expect that. I don't see Doom Guy in it. I could be wrong, but as long as I get Crash, I kind of don't. No, I don't want to say who. I don't care who is the second character. It's just, if I get Crash, I'll be happy. Yeah, there's 2 left. Yeah, there's 2 left because we got 4 already. We have Banjo, Steve, Hero, and Pyramithra, and is that it? Because was Min Min part of DLC 1 or 2? I'll look it up in a second. Yeah, we got 2 left. I don't know if they're going to be like, let's announce both, or they're going to be like, let's announce 1. It depends on how... Nintendo does only have 40 minutes, and I can see Sakurai being like, yeah, we got 1 character, here you go. And I could see them also being like, the last character will be revealed in the fall or something. Or like, there will be a separate direct about the final Smash character. Because I can see that being such a big deal, it needs its own direct, depending on the character. Because Sakurai did tell everybody, despite how much they tweet him, that Nintendo picks the characters. They think he did it, and they got mad at him, and he was like, hey... It ain't me. He did it in English, where I know he was pissed. Because usually he's like, oh, his pictures of, like, I think his cat and stuff. Dude straight up was like, hey, everybody, don't send me and my staff. I want this for Smash, because Nintendo picked it. Is Phoenix Wright already in it? If not him, I'm also on a character. Phoenix Phoenix isn't in it. I wouldn't be opposed. I'm kind of not a big Phoenix Wright person. I do like the Court Begins music. That music's clean. That music's hella clean. That dunna, dunna, dun, 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 dun. That's that song clean. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I was gonna play the song as an intro, but I didn't know if it was copyrighted, so I was like, play some DMCA free 8-bit music. Yeah, I think those are two good picks for Smash. Phoenix Wright and Monster Hunter character. I really think one of those spots is Crash. Now that could be me wishfully thinking, but I really like if Sony had Crash, I would have been like hell no. But now that Activision has him, like I'm thinking about it, he's the last '90s character. And no offense to any Spyro fans, I really don't count Spyro. Like, I count Spyro as a 90s character, so. So, but looking for watch edit videos, no problem, Mike. Lurking is super welcome, and you got to get your edit on. I feel you. I know you've been doing a lot of E3 coverage. I put up 2 videos recently. I put up my Square Enix, and I put up my E3 Bethesda, Xbox Bethesda. Yeah, actually. Yeah, let me see if I can 5-0. Yeah, I think for me, I was talking about it with my buddy Miles. We said Crash, and we said Master Chief as the last one. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I have fun. I have fun doing reaction. It was nice. I reacted really well to that Guardians game. I do agree with you. I know you tweeted out about the DMCA music. They better have a DMCA free. They can't. I don't think they're gonna risk it. No Capcom reaction video. No. Because so the only videos I did were ones that I felt like wouldn't give me copyright strikes. So Square, the only reason I did Square is because they had a DMCA free version. And I did Xbox because Xbox was super cool. They were like, hey, yeah, we're probably not going to do copyright strikes. The only thing that got a one copyright strike in my Xbox video was one song. But YouTube let me mute it. And I was like, oh, that's really nice of them. So I muted the song and the copyright strike went away. And it wasn't like even a threatening strike. It was just... They were like, you can't get ad revenue, and I'm like, well, I'm not a partner, so it doesn't kind of matter. So I was cool with it. But I did take the copyrighted music out the second, because it was only like 2 seconds. It was like 10 seconds, and I was like, oh, okay. Also, Bandai had copyrighted my Trunks playthrough, like, but only like a minute of footage. But I'm like, I played the whole game. Yeah, keep doing reaction videos. Often I notice those do good on video. Yeah, well, what I did was I didn't even do. It was like a full reaction of the event. Whatever the Smash character is, I will upload a reaction. If it's Crash, everybody prepare your headphones. If it's not, I am not. I probably might upload it for the memes. If it's like not, I really wish I recorded my reaction to Minecraft Steve. I was so, I legit. I think I went in my group and was like, I take back everything bad I said about Byleth when I saw Minecraft Steve. What I will say though, I take that, I feel the same way about Minecraft Steve still. I do like Minecraft Steve a lot. Because I think the Minecraft music is super underrated. I think the Minecraft music is great. I got a blast with it. Who won't fight? No.
Melia Rage.
Yeah, Bandai was out of pocket for that. Don't know why, but they were like, yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm like, alright, that's fine.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1.
Why is that intro so good? Betrayed. Oh, she did the Kana early? Yeah, a bit risky. Yeah, that thing broken. I know how to use it now. That's gonna be my new combo from back. There we go. Good punch. Nintendo tries to tired of Smash reveals new characters, so maybe another character for Sonic Colors. They do, but also like, I don't know, with Sega, I can't see Sega going, yeah, give us another character. Now, if they put Tails in there and Tails is in Smash, I'm gonna cry. Because if Sonic and Tails both get in Smash, I'm gonna lose my mind. So I know people wouldn't be hyped for Tails, but I would be foaming like at the mouth with hype. Like, Tails? Like, Tails in Smash? Yeah, it would be that type of reaction. Unprovoked too, because I freaking love Tails. Tails is one of my favorite characters in the video game. But Crash did get a new game. So if that's the case, Crash did get a new game recently. So I still got hope for Crash Bandicoot. I don't know. I know whatever it is, the internet is going to have a full day. I'm ready for it. All the hot takes. All the Nintendo's doomed. All the E3 was trash. I can't wait. I'm like laughing already because I know. I know. Honestly, at this point, the bar is so low. Like, I feel like Nintendo's got to have a really good event. Because I know a lot of people crap on Nintendo, and don't get me wrong, I got my beef with them too. And it's very fair criticism of them. Because I love them. But some of the practices a little outdated. A little outdated, like, you know. Remember Project M forever in our hearts. It will always live. However, the one thing I'll say about Nintendo, even with the criticism, they do a really good show. And they got so much on the table. The one thing I will say, and this is just me being like realistic, I don't think we're getting that Switch Pro reveal. Because they said software, and it's 40 minutes. I think if they're going to show a Switch Pro, they will 100%, like 100%, make that a separate event. And I think we might see a reveal for, if not July, maybe August. And them going, it's going to be ready for the holiday. Because Pokemon, I think Breath of the Wild is coming out 2022. Because I feel like they're going to use Pokemon for holiday and like have, okay, well, we're going to show what Pokemon Legends looks like on the Switch Pro. We're going to show what, or the Super Switch, my bad, Miles. We'll show what Breath of the Wild 2 looks like. So I think that's when they're going to showcase all of this. I want to see what Animal Crossing looks like on that. Straight up. Nintendo setup is still E3, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it ain't hard this year. Xbox, in my opinion, had the best conference so far. The absolute worst can go to Take-Two or Capcom. Which sucks, because I know a lot of people put work in games. And I try to keep it positive, but Capcom, man, I don't like. Okay, I know I was memeing about Marvel 4. I had a 2% chance of Marvel 4 being shown, and I know that, but I really did think Street Fighter 6 would have at least got talked about. They might be saving that for EVO, which I get, but I don't know. I felt like a lot of these conferences, not that they shouldn't have had it, but like I think if you're doing a conference, and you do 40 minutes, to not have like a final thing or like here's an update, like even just Street Fighter 6 is in development. Like, no trailer, no update, just, you know, people at Capcom being like it exists. Something. You know, it's Mega Man Battle Network Anniversary. I thought we'd get a collection edition or something like that. We still can. It doesn't mean it won't happen, but I don't know. I feel like with E3 and so much setup, they could have had that. Yeah, I think Nintendo's going to have the best show, but I'm really impressed with Xbox. I know a lot of people... Like, people meme on Xbox saying, like, oh, they should have more exclusives and all that. That Bethesda deal was good for them. Like, I'm super happy for them. I'll always be a Nintendo Sony guy, but I have a 360. I've thought about getting the Series S, personally. I really, like, I kind of want to get one. Maybe this holiday season I'll do it so I can have the big three again in my house. I don't think I've ever had all three systems from, like, the main games at the same time. I've always had at least Sony and Nintendo. The only time I had only Xbox was the 360. Because I didn't own a Wii when I was young I didn't own a Wii until about 5 years ago. Come for me. Bam! I like her English voice acting. It fits it really well. She blocked it. Ah! Sometimes you can't. Oh, she did. What? She dropped a block. I don't get that, friend. Let's rock. So like, I kind of wish there was a way where that was happening. You could still move. I could have got hella suplexes in there now. But yeah, I think Nintendo. I agree with you, Charles. I think Nintendo's gonna have a really good show. In terms of my predictions, here's what I honestly think we'll see. Breath of the Wild 2 will get a release date, like a full date. We'll get a trailer of what it looks like. I don't know if that'll close. I doubt they'll open with it unless it closes with something big. So that might close. We'll at least get 1 to 2 Smash characters tomorrow. I still have money on Mario Kart 9 being shown. My hope is I want a new Kirby game. I know people will like, Kirby games are repetitive. Yes, and I love them. I love Kirby. Really want a new Kirby game badly. I don't know what it would be. And that's what hypes me up the most. Because you can make any game with Kirby. So it's great. I do think we're going to get the Metroid remaster for Switch. Because Metroid Prime 4 ain't ready for prime time. It just ain't. So we'll get that. Maybe a Bayo 3 look? A mention? A title? Bayonetta just shows up? I don't know. Hopefully something with Bayo 3. Because I don't even play Bayonetta, but I'm like, hey, where is she? Trying to think what else. Hopefully we get an Animal Crossing update. Because I haven't been to my Animal Crossing island in like 3 weeks. So my residents probably hate me, and you know. Kanto Island still looks good, it's just, I ain't there. But they be throwing shade at me, they be like, where you been? Keep forgetting about Bayonetta? Yeah, so does Nintendo. I don't think we're gonna get No More Heroes 3 news, because that game is ready. At this point, I'm just waiting for it to come out. I just wish the release date was, shit, where's the game, right? Yeah, like, we need something. Like, Faction Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, it just... The creator said stop asking about Bayonetta 3. Yeah, I don't blame him, because he's probably getting, like... I mean, usually I tell fans to not do that. But at a certain point, I'm like, alright, somebody gotta ask where the hell this thing at. It ain't me, because I'm patient. but, you know, he gotta, like... He kind of gotta understand. He kind of gotta be like, alright, man. Like, y'all showed this game. When did Bayonetta 3 get revealed? Wasn't it like 2015 or I'm bugging? Hold on. Google will help me out. Bayonetta 3 reveal. What the hell is this? 2017. 2017. That game probably gonna come out 2022. 6 years? Needs to do a product like, don't ask me for shit. Yeah, he got in some hot water about netcode on Twitter. I was reading his tweets and he was not happy. Like people, he was like, yeah, he's like, people ask for like netcode and all that, and he just thinks it's buzzwords. But I don't know. Yeah, Mike. Is it Harada? Hopefully, yeah, I think it's Harada. He's funny as hell. I love him though. He's a good person. Like I like when he's like, don't ask me for shit, and then he's like, y'all want a new announcement? And he walks away. He's like, all right, I got something. I freaking love him as a person though. I don't agree with his stance on netcode, but I feel him. Yeah, like you know, at least it's not a problematic take. It's kind of just one of those things where it's like, unfortunately, sometimes the people in the scene are not the most connected to it, but seeing how vocal sometimes fighting games fans can be, I also don't blame him for the don't ask me for shit, because I feel you. Metroid Prime 4 was Elden Ring before Elden Ring. Well, here's the thing with Metroid Prime 4, and I'm going to defend it. When they announced it, the studio was 30% done. And then Retro, I don't know if they took over or disbanded, and Nintendo was like, we got to start over. So the dude that was working on it was like, hey, we had to start like over. So when they showed that JPEG, it looked good. It was like, it was a picture, but they were like, yeah, things are looking good. And then out of nowhere, you know, Nintendo's very strict about their IPs and what they do. So if they got to start over, you damn right they ain't gonna show a thing. But I do think we're getting something Metroid related, because this is anniversary. Nintendo kind of just treats Metroid like here it is, but hey, you know what could be worse? You could be an Earthbound fan. You absolutely could be an Earthbound fan or an F-Zero fan. I'm not, but the poor fan. I am a Pokemon Mario head, so I'm never mad because I'm always getting something every year. Pokemon is always the same thing, and I will never complain. I will always complain about it. I'm not. I'm not the biggest Metroid fan myself. The last one I played was back in the 90s on Game Boy, but there's still a fan base. If that, it needs a new Metro. Oh yeah, absolutely. I am a big proponent of old franchises getting new games. Absolutely love it. I always flip out when Sonic gets a new game. Now, I hate when it sucks, but I'm glad my boy's still relevant with the movie and everything. He's 30 years old, which scares me because we're a year apart, so that means I'm turning 15. That's a lot. I'll talk about it. Yeah. Nintendo neglects their second-tier franchises. Well, here's the thing, though. When you're Nintendo, you can do that. Because you have so much... Pokemon alone makes the money. The anime, the TV show, the merchandise. You see the pandemic with the Pokemon cards, that mess. Thank you, Logan Paul. Appreciate it. You know, just... Pokemon makes them so much money. Mario makes them so much money. Like, Animal Crossing probably made them bread with the pandemic. They were going to make money anyway, but so many people bought Animal Crossing. So, you know, they got money from Mario alone. Like, you can do so much with just Mario, right? And then you got Pokemon, and then you got Zelda. You got all these franchises making you money. So you're probably looking at Star Fox, which they've supported, but Star Fox is kind of in the middle between A tier and B tier for them. Not that it's bad in gameplay, but they're probably like, well, we could do something with it, but so there's that. And then they're looking at like Metroid and Animal Crossing here and there and going, well, we like y'all, but what are we gonna do? I do hope fans get a Mother 3 translation though. I think it is so cool they don't do that. Is this a new one? Cross Video Gaming. Yep. This is the new Guilty Gear. How you doing? Yep, it's Guilty Gear Strive. How's it going? I'm hyped for a new Sonic game, but I also worry about gameplay. Oh, I'm worried about a lot more than gameplay. I'm worried about the game. All they showed me was Sonic running through a forest. I've seen that since I was 2 years old. I need more information. I need more stuff. What kind of game is it? What is the title? What do you do? Is it good? Can I see footage? I'm very scared about that new Sonic game. Because there is a good chance that it could be garbage. Yep, this is Guilty Gear Strive. How's it going, by the way? Hope you're having a good Monday. Yeah, I need more stuff. I will give them the benefit of the doubt because I know looks really good. Yeah, it's one of the most... Arc System Works never misses when it comes to games. They look so cool. But yeah, it's one of the like best looking games. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Woo. Yeet. 3D Sonics are hot and cold. When it's cold, it's really bad. The only ones I like were Colors and Generations. That's it. And like Generations was decent because you know it was pretty interesting. Colors was solid. Colors was great music. I'm glad that's getting remastered because what options do they got? Unleash? No. 06? Hell no. If I ever see 06 again, I'm gonna lose my mind. 06 was so garbage. Used to play back on PS2. Nice, nice. Are you gonna get Strive by any chance? I highly recommend it, especially if you love Guilty Gear, because like I'm new to it and I'm having so much fun. But I can guarantee somebody who's like you and other people who played on like the PS2 and other systems would love Strive. It's really like I feel like this is a game everyone could get in, and like it actually has me wanting to play the old school Guilty Gears. I know Charles got me one on Steam. I need to play still. And I own a PS2, so I wanna like pick them up. Yeah, definitely for PS5. Nice. Yeah, have fun. What character do you main? Or what characters do you main? The grabbies. Oh, what? Oh! You got an aerial combo? I didn't know about that. Okay. Alright, man. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely, gotta keep getting alive, man. I'm having fun. I'm having, like, a ton of fun. By the way, for everyone worried about Ratchet & Clank, that will be tomorrow. I'm gonna split Guilty Gear and Ratchet & Clank since they're both... I don't know, I might actually know. I think I did 2 days of Ratchet & Clank back to back, because I need to get on that more. It's just E3 took a lot of energy out of me, both emotionally and personally. Because I didn't see anything I liked so far, except Guardians of the Galaxy, that indie game Xbox showed that looked like, reminded me of Cyber Shadow. I got the Forgotten or the Forbidden. It was something. It was like, damn, I can't think about it. Soul Bad Guys you made? Nice, nice. Soul's cool. Good choice. Yeah, I made him my girl, man. Oh, come on. Yeah, I can't be holding that, bro.
Ready, set.
Yeah. My hands are good, but after like 3 hours, yo, that lab, you be feeling the effects of it. Yep. In terms of other, I guess, Nintendo prediction for tomorrow, I think we'll get a look at Splatoon 3. I don't know how much in depth they'll go about it, but I definitely think we'll see something. Whether it's like a trailer or like, hey, Splatoon 3, it's happening. Like, here it is. We got an update. In terms of surprises, my absolute dream, I know it's never going to happen, at least not at this direct. I know they're going to probably announce Mario Kart 9, which is a given. So that's probably the Mario spot. But man, what I would love if they announced Mario Galaxy 3. Galaxy games are like my personal favorites, and I would freaking love it. Honestly, for me, I think Breath of the Wild 2 the most. But I still have to beat the first game. Nice. It's a good game. Like, you know, honestly, Breath of the Wild inspired so many games, and that's pretty good. Like, if it was a release date or you'll definitely get both. I would be absolutely shocked if they were like, the only thing I think will piss people off if it doesn't come out this year. Which, I'm fine with, because I think, especially for Nintendo, their fall is stacked. Their summer is pretty busy, too. Because, like, No More Heroes in August is going to hold people over if they play it. And even if they don't, there's a couple of games coming out. Like, if they do Mario Kart for, like, September, I mean, their fall is good. You're not worried about coming this year? I can wait. Yeah. I know just a good amount of the internet's going to be like, what in the hell? And I don't blame them, but I'm also like, I don't know, Chief. They didn't say anything. I kind of wanted to come out this year because I have a $5 bet with somebody. Miles. So by the end of that direct, either him and I are going to be $5 richer. But I bet him $5 it was coming out this year. He said next year or something. That's going to be fun. So, damn. Also, GameStop just emailed me to pre-order Guardians of the Galaxy. I already did it, but I appreciate it. What's your best phone? Yeah, I mean, between that and a certain basketball bet, my Nets better come back tomorrow. I swear.
You're in the ball.
They better come back. The fact they haven't shown gameplay for Breath of the Wild, Charles, not really, Charles, and I'm gonna tell you why. Not that you're wrong, because like I feel you, but it's the same engine as the first one. I don't think they're gonna like show anything mind-breaking, because it's literally like the same engine. Like if it was like Pokemon, how can I put this? If like for example, if Pokemon did a third version of Sword and Shield, which thank God they'll never do, because I'm done with them games. If I don't see gameplay, I'm not too worried, because I know it's gonna look like. But they should show something. Yeah, they've been quiet. They've been super quiet, and also like I was telling a lot of people, it's like tough because COVID has affected so much crap. Yeah, let me see if I can get the 10. COVID's affected like so much stuff in gaming. Like that's why I freaking am worried about not Horizon Zero Dawn in a bad way. I'm just my heart. Pokemon Gun League last week. Yo, straight up, I would have preferred if they did a third one. They should call it Pokemon Arrow. Cause Sword Shield and Arrow, like those are old school items. Yeah, they can't do Pokemon Gun. You know, the 8-year-old parents be like, "What the hell is this?" Even though one of the like Pokemon is a sword in the game. Yeah, it's not my old school Pokemon, all right? Pokemon were abducting people, eating dreams, and Mewtwo like took out a bunch of scientists in a lab, and they brushed it off like a Disney movie, like nothing happened. Yeah, not like my old school Pokemon, yo. He turned a freaking teenager to stone. Well, actually like 10, so the little kid to stone, and everyone cried. The Magic of Tears brought Ash back to life, all that stuff. For open world Pokemon game coming out next year, they need to change the game plan a bit, right? I think Legends is going to be super different. I have a lot of hope for Legends. That might just be me being a Pokemon fanboy. That might be me being an optimist. That might be me just crying for help, being like, please, dear God, don't mess this up. It might be all three. But I have optimism. I really do. Usually I'm not optimistic when Pokemon does like out-of-box stuff like this, but this is the most hope I had in a Pokemon game since, well, I would say Gen 2, but that was not Gen 4. Trailer look different? Yeah, just they gotta fix the frame rate, but I was telling people, when they showed it, it was still like, they said gameplay footage is not final. So, I'm not too worried. I do like the fact that you can straight up just catch Pokemon and be like, yeet, I caught it. That is dope. The fact you can still battle, good. The fact you can dodge roll in a Pokemon game, about time. That dodge roll look clean. What I want to do, and what I really want, is to be able to have a Pokemon I can partner with, like an Ampharos, and do some GTA fights. Just run up a Pokemon being like, go. Give me that. If I could do Pokemon like Wars, I'm down. Not sure. Turbo combat needs to be updated in my opinion. Here, yeah, you know what it is, Mike, straight up. Straight up, like as a Pokemon fan, it's one of those things, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that is Game Freak's mentality when it comes to them damn battles. You know how long it took them to get Pokemon to start moving? It took Gen 5. They were like, JPEG, go. Pitcher, go. Do your pitcher attack, and that's it. In Black and White, when they started dancing, and when they went to sleep, when you did like a sleep type move, Hypnosis, that was mind-blowing to like me. I was like, hold the hell up. We came a long way. But yeah, the turn-based combat, I like it. And the thing about it is, no shade to the Switch. That's why Sword and Shield looks a little crusty sometimes. That's why. And the only reason I rag on Sword and Shield, even though I have like 600 hours in it, it's a good game. It's just when they announced Pokemon on Switch, I'm like, oh, this is going to be one of the best looking games. And it wasn't. And I think that's because it was early in the Switch's development, and that's totally fair. But now with Legends, there's no excuse. They had time. Even Gen 4 Remix looks super clean compared to like how Sword and Shield look personally. I like the system in Let's Go Pikachu. Oh, hopefully, please don't tell me the catch system. Do not bring that back. The catch system in Let's Go is too damn babyish for me. And I don't mean that in like a gatekeeping evil way. I mean that in like a, you at least gotta have a Pokeball move a bit. Like if I catch every Pokemon I see and it's like, do you want to catch this Bidoof? And it's just looking at me dancing and I can't like interact with it. I'm like, that gotta go. However, the graphics in Let's Go, clean. But if they baby mode me, that might be my last Pokemon game ever, y'all. Because I told people, I could play Gen 2 forever. I'm not kidding. I will play Gen 2 for the rest of my life. Gen 2, 5, 3, even 4. I love 1. I know a lot of people don't like it. But I think Gen 1 is really good. But I will play Gen 2 for the rest of my life. That is why Pokemon can never disappoint me. Because I don't think anything they've made is better than Heart Gold Soul Silver. Now, there's a certain mod of mine that will be like Black and White. Ignore him. He is half right. They were the second best things in it. I do think Gen 3 is clean too. This song to be stuck in my head all day. Also, I don't know what the Atlanta Hawks score is. I'll find out. What? Oh, that's dirty. All right. Yo, that whale be disappointing me, bro. Yeah, see? I absolute garbage on that. It's pretty bad. That might just be fatigue or like me. Now I like the only way you could break that if you hit it or hit her. That's pretty dope. What? Explain that. Explain that. Okay. Ooh, drop my, don't drop the dad. Thank you. Yeet. There we go. That was a little close. A little too close for comfort. The well telegraphed just enough to block last minute most time. Yeah, you know, it bothers me. Cause sometimes I'll be doing that when I'm either down or really need it. I gotta practice this time, and that's alright. I also think the other whale, like the one I summoned before, that combo is pretty good. For some reason, I can only do that when I'm on a certain side. That's alright. I'll practice more with it. Because I'm going to need that in case the other whale is a little inconsistent. But I feel like every Guilty Gear character has a move. Like, for example, for Melania, if she's not close range, that bird attack doesn't work. Yeah. I don't know what the score is at this point. It's time to win it. Which has been great. Alright, what is it? Oh, we got the tentacle. How we doing?
Mankind knew that. Duel 1.
What? And then I'll switch characters up. Yeah, overall I'm excited for E3 tomorrow. The only thing that bums me out is when E3's over. Because, like, I mean, this year I'm not too bummed out as, like, you know, when it ends, but I'm always sad when it ends. Because then my hype always goes to EVO. And then after that, it's like, kind of like sports or whatever, like football, whatever's coming out. And then, after that, it's mostly this. I got a couple things in the fall I'm pretty excited about. That Guardians game, clean. Hype for that. No More Heroes this summer. Definitely playing day 1. Maybe day 2, because they put it at the end of summer, which is the worst time in my job. So we'll see what Rona looks like if I'm doing stuff in person. If that's the case, then I'm going to have to stream that when I can. After EVO, we get Gamescom, and then the Tokyo Game Show. Oh, yeah. I forgot. That's a good point. I don't think I watched the Tokyo Game Show, but I do know you get a lot of good stuff. I remember that time, I don't know if it was the Tokyo Game Show or Nintendo had a show where they revealed the Switch, and it was super freaking late. Because it was in Japan, but like, I think it was like 11 p.m. our time in the East. And I was like, bro, I get it. So sensitive to time zones. I'm sure like Japanese viewers are like, hey, now you know how we feel, and I feel you, but I was tired. It wasn't a Switch reveal. It was like a investors thing because the reveal happened when they did that like, ha, yeah, that commercial. Good amount of games are 2021 releases at least. Oh, absolutely. Like, you know, Ratchet & Clank, Guilty Gear, that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, No More Heroes, the Guardians of the Galaxy game for me, a couple indie games. Yeah, definitely a lot of gems came out this year. This year and last year was stacked. Last year was probably one of my favorites in game, and I think this year is going to be up there as well. Because Ratchet & Clank and Guilty Gear alone are going to be in my top 5 for Game of the Year. Right now, I would probably say that it's probably going to be Guilty Gear, not in any order, but Guilty Gear, No More Heroes, Ratchet & Clank, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, Horizon 100%. I think Horizon if Horizon comes out this year, it's my game of the year. Before I even see it. Before I even before it's even in my hands. Horizon Forbidden West will be my game of the year. Hands down. Like it just has to be.
You can run. I won't mind.
You'd better not treat me like a child.
May versus Melia. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Wow. Yeah, I think those are gonna be my love matches. God. Full moon.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Also, I forgot Loki's out Wednesday. The new episode. So I'm gonna watch Wednesday. It's weird. I'm so used to them coming out on Fridays, so with them coming out on Wednesdays, throws me off a little bit. Whenever they do Ms. Marvel, they gotta go back to Fridays. Because it's not helpful for those on the work grind. I don't like it. Fridays worked out because I have summer Fridays. Hey! Ba-la, ba-ba-ba.
Duel 3.
Let's rock. Wow. I'll try to attack there. No problem. Just playing his own defense, bro. Alright. There we go. Had to slide on through. Baseball slide. Gotta do all that. Slide on him.
Mankind knew that they. Duel 1.
Love Loki. First episode was 10 out of 10 to me. Yeah, it was good. It was really well done. I liked it a lot. I really enjoyed it. Loki was clean. My favorite so far is Falcon and Winter Soldier. I love WandaVision too. Like, WandaVision was clean, but I really I'm more of a big Cap fan, so tell by the shirt. So I was really hyped for that. Yeah, the Disney Plus shows have been rocking it overall. They've been really good. Plus it dealt with some deep issues we still face today. Yeah, and that's honestly why I love all of them. I think every single Disney Plus show has been A+. WandaVision, I mean, it literally had social media buzzing. If you didn't watch WandaVision in the first crack of dawn hours, it was already trending online. Whatever was there was spoiled. That's why I was telling all my friends, stay off Twitter before you watch it. I legit will wake up at 7 a.m., eat breakfast, don't open my computer, we'll go straight to Disney Plus and watch WandaVision and then get on Twitter. I wouldn't even check Twitter on my phone. It was nope, no risk. Straight up just that. But, yeah, as much as I loved it, my favorite so far definitely Cat Falcon. That was his other name. Falcon was sick. Crazy enough, I did not get spoiled on Twitter about WandaVision. Yeah, that's good. I never got spoiled when the big reveal happened. I I actually watched it first, and then I put on Twitter that everybody needs to watch it. I'm not saying what happens, but one of the biggest moments in MCU like history, leaving it at that. And then I like legit was telling my friends, if you finish, DM me. And then me and my buddy Amanda, we talked about it forever. We were like, yo, all that good stuff. But yeah, I never got spoiled about WandaVision. But I know, like, you know, if you went to the trend test, I got spoiled a lot on Mondo though. What I did was like, with Mandalorian season 1, I learned from that crap. I was like, nah, I'm just watch it. But season 2, I definitely didn't, because that final episode, bruh, that got me out my, like, I watched it I think at 6 a.m. because I just got up early and it was a Friday. So like I was just chilling, you know, I was remote. I wasn't in the office that week. I was like, let me watch Mandalorian, see what this finale is about, because I'm hyped for it. And when I tell you that was not expected, nope. And I kept hearing about a certain, no, the Jedi, and I'm like, oh, okay. I left it at that. I thought it was some generic person. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Not generic at all. Yeah, long story short, Mondo was great. I can't wait for season 3. I think it's coming out Christmas. Is it Christmas this year or next year? I think it's this year. Yeah, they were like season 3 is coming out around Christmas time. So, it's gonna be dope. So I'm excited. I know that's happening. Lando's getting his own series. I believe Donald Glover's connected with that. He played Lando Christian. So that's pretty hype. I'm definitely excited about Ahsoka getting her own series. Can't wait for that. Yeah.
Everyone together?
May wins.
Let's switch some characters. Let's switch that up.
Who dares to enter the mayhem? May. Ramlethal Valentine.
I'm not the Valentine.
Mankind knew that. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, she has a damn regular shield on top of that? What? Hello?
Strike them down!
I got some of my boy. You know, that was an emergency I need Mr. Whale to hit. Okay, so that shield incomplete, bro. I love that. Bruh. Oh, cool. We get trophies, yeah. What is this? Zone defense, yeah? Like jab. Oh my god, yeah. People were talking about Twitter and Batman today, and it was not what I expected. Oh lord. I remember that. Yeah. Twitter is hilarious sometimes. Sometimes it's a chaotic evil, but sometimes it's really fun. Hey, good finish.
Shall we fish?
I've been very happy with Lab today. Very, very happy.
May wins. Mankind knew that they cannot change. Duel.
I've been having a bad day. Yeah, they need to leave Bruce alone, man. All right. And you know what? I feel DC on that. Okay. I feel it's fun though. Yeah, I heard a lot of people like it. The only thing I saw of the Harley Quinn series is when Joker finds out about Bruce, right? He goes, Wayne Tech promised me a new car. I get no electric car. He's like, where's my goddamn electric car, Bruce? That actually made me laugh. That made me laugh hard. So I was like, and I seen that, and then the whole, like, when Wonder Woman's like, oh, he's an alien, can you speak to him? And like, Superman goes, oh, you think I can speak to alien just because I'm an alien? I was like, what the heck? So those two things made me laugh. Those two things were like, I might watch this.
Your judgment.
Those two things are funny. Yeah, but I feel DC on that. However, if it's an M-rated series, as long as it's not something like they could have made it implied, because you know I'm sure that somebody watching that is of age, hopefully, watching that series, but they could have made that implied. That might kill. That was a little far, but I think we got it. Never mind. That's right. Woo! Close one.
Duel 3.
Yeah, I want to. I'll check it out one day. So you can just freeze people. Follow the
Everyone together?
You a professional. Okay, I see you, Guilty Gear. Call me a professional. Close game alert. Hawks are down 2 going into the 4th. Okay. All right.
Mankind knew
Look, I need that to go to 7.
society.
Okay, because if the Nets are beat up,
Duel 1.
I want that to go to 7. I'm rooting for the Hawks personally, but I know Philly's gonna win that. Even if the Hawks don't win, they got a good squad. I think the only thing they need is like they need a little bit more bench support, and then they need to get I think if they get a solid 2 guard, they'll be alright. But you could do that in the draft. You could do that with free agency. But like a guy like Bradley Beal with Trae Young would be sick. But I don't think you trade the house for Bradley Beal. If he wants to come in free agency, maybe. But you don't trade your young guys for that. But I can see them getting some big free agents just because, like, Nate McMillan's a really respected coach. They got a superstar in Trae Young. I did hear about Luka being like, I might not stay in Dallas, and I was like, Mark Cuban better be making some calls. If I'm Mark Cuban, I'm calling everybody. LeBron, everybody. Like, hey, how would you like to be a Maverick? That backslash was dangerous. Dangerous. I may win. That's the catchphrase. That's it. She said the word. Yeah. Yeah. All right. A lot of dams there. A lot of dams there. Ow. Ah! I'll drop one. She was on a mission. I don't blame her. She was getting dunked on, so I respect it. Wow.
Ready, set, by the winds!
May wins.
Cool. That dub.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves,
They blame the beast.
heaven or hell.
Commencing assessment of the target.
It's too early to be acting cool.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Escape.
Here, Devon, gotcha!
Wow.
Slice! Bam! Here! Lariat! Here!
Not permitted.
There you go! Woo! So it's come to
Man, that whale be missing a kill.
Mortal
Try something. Alright. Okay.
I'll wait.
What? I lost that?
Ramathal wins. Duel 2. Let's rock.
What up?
It's over.
Oh. That's not cute.
Need to recuperate.
Yeah, I need to get better at when like an opponent is about to be like done, I need to close out. Closing will be a definite again.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
So it's come to this!
Ba, ba, ba.
I'm sunk.
Yo, you could just counter and you can counter supers with supers, which makes sense. But what the? Oh lord, I don't drop the sets. That's so cute. I'm on my game, man. I might take my first L today from the computer. What?
So it's come to this! Mr. Yamato!
There we go. I had to go back to. I had to go back on my grind. You know. You know.
Duel 5. Let's rock.
Really? Alright, good time there. I guess if I do it when they're stunned, that works.
Soma's fading.
It's one of those that you can't just be like, yo, send them. It's a bit unfortunate, but that's alright. I just saw your tweet, Charles. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to do it. Oh, man. That's funny. Guilty Gear ships 300K worldwide. Good for them. I was a part of that. That's funny. That's funny as hell.
Not change society. So
My eventually, I'm always down. I'm always down to go back and get the fight to. Yeah, I had to get my my flipsies in. I always like to do that if I can. Not like for every match, but just like if I can get one set with the flipsies. Cause like people don't expect that when you go against May. They're like, her grab is probably crap, which it actually is great. Her grab is so solid. Yep, positive. Oh! With the Nikes on.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
So it's come to this, Mr. Yamato.
Got my revenge. That was needed.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Yo, what the? Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. I respect that. The CPU was pissed. I respect it. However, though. Yeah, there it is. That's what you need to do. As soon as she's done, I gotta bring that back. Alright.
There you go. What's
Recovery. Don't like this. Recovery.
She might block this because I didn't get over. Oh, no, she did. Hey!
Shall we fish?
Got a hell of a lot of trophies in there. I'm happy about it.
Wins.
She wild. I don't know about that, Chief.
Giovanna. Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Right.
So instead of reflecting on themselves,
They blame the
the
beast.
beasts, heaven, or hell.
Can we get this over with?
You'd better not cry.
May versus Giovanna. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Taking aim.
Oh, the kick. Oh, there it is. Bring him out. So it's definitely a you need to stun them before you do that. I might get lucky sometimes and have him just come at the like exact frame that he needs to show up in terms of being a whale, but just doing whale stuff. Yeah, so see right there, I probably should. Yep. Okay, I'm learning with him. I'm learning. Hey, yo, Man's a cool ass character, man. She got a lariat. She got like super moves and stuff. She's so dope.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Come on, blockers. I got lucky with that punish. Yo, what the fuck? I thought she was about to do some damage. I was like, oh, man.
Everyone together?
A beautifully calm victory, fighting technician. Thank you, game. Thank you. I think the game gives you positive reinforcement. It's like, you did that. I'm like, thank you. I did. I appreciate you. I value you,
That
game.
they cannot. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, yeah, you can go right in that to a freaking slam? Okay, probably not the best option, but good to know I can do it. So, yeah, I gotta time that better. That's fine. That's fine, we learn. That, she did exactly what I wanted. Oh, get back in. Go back. Go back.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
We'll follow you. See if we can shoot past.
Fear on the wind.
No.
That was annoying.
Hey.
Duel 3.
What?
Let's rock.
Why? Okay, I was just dancing right there. Oh, get dunked on. But still though, even with the dunk, I won. But I definitely got dunked on, man. That wasn't pretty. That wasn't cute. Alright, it wasn't beautiful though.
Win.
Not plus ultra.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah. Oh! Alright. Okay, just like, see. It's actually good to know because she's my second, so I could see, like, I like having her go against May, and I can know, alright, cool. Like, what are some moves I need the person with? Yeah, barely got that. I think her shield just dropped out.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
May I borrow you?
Oh yeah, big damage. Big damage. Man, yeah, I shouldn't have went for that. That's my fault. That was one of those. Should have just went for kill. Didn't need to get all fancy. Oh yeah, I might get her. Yep, right in there.
Ready, set, fly the winds!
May wins. Duel 1.
It feels so good to get that loud time in. It really feels good to get like Guilty Gear's live. I don't know why. Compared to other fighting games. Got him.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
May I borrow you?
Ooh, good kick. Alright. It took me a while to clutch out of that.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Okay, close. Woo! I grab. I scooped on. Revenge though. Don't make me scoop you, Giovanni. I'll do it. You want the scoops? You want the scoops? Baskin Robbins! The scoops! The scoops!
May wins.
I don't want to do the scoops, but I had no choice. I had to. She did the scoops with me. I appreciate it. Hey, bruh. Bruh.
Duel 1.
Scooping him.
Let's rock.
Okay, that thing's good if you know where your opponent is. If you don't, it's good of a double. Like I feel like that. I gotta practice more with that a bit. I do like it. Slash.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yeah. What the? Oh, she was not happy with the scoop. She was like, You dunk it on me, alright. Dunkin' Donuts, I respect it.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Gotta do it. Don't let me get my scoops in right. Oh! Nah! Dropped it! God damn it! I'm so sad. No, not the failed scoops. Come on, dog. That was perfect. I needed one more. So upset about that.
Everyone together.
I'm running that one back because I want my scoops.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
That's right. You gotta wait, pace. A redemption story, everybody. Humans of the internet, a redemption story. That's how you get your scoops in.
Let's rock.
Let's play for real. Finally, she got it. I was like, yo, I'm gonna block with too much, right? The characters are so funny. Their dialogue against each other is absolutely hilarious.
Wins. Duel 3. Let's rock.
Got him.
Slap.
Ready, set.
So side note, I gotta see my barber soon. Get a haircut. Alright, hey bud, we got chat.
Wins.
The haircut. Six Oldham.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves,
They
they
blame
blame
the
the
beast.
beasts, heaven, or hell.
Can we get this over with?
You
Let's
better
do
not
this.
cry.
Duel 1.
Let's go.
Let's rock.
Yo. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I will get my scoops in. I'll do it. I'll scoop. Many times I need the scoop, alright? Let's go. Let's go. wins.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Wow.
Hunt you down.
How the hell is it 10 o'clock? Wow. That's when you know you're having fun in the game. You're like, oh crap. What'd you want? Schools. Put a theme of the stream.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
How would you like to fly?
Let's go. Go with a finish, man. Finish off strong with that 1 HP win. Full stock. 7-0. You love to see it. Alright, y'all. What a freaking great night of Guilty Gear Strive. I'm gonna wrap it up here because I gotta go eat dinner late. I also gotta get ready, but this was awesome. We're gonna be playing more Guilty Gear, most likely, if not Wednesday, Thursday. But tomorrow we'll be back with more Ratchet and Clank. However, tomorrow we will be back in the AM around probably like 11. I better not be streaming at 7 a.m. 11, like 40, 45. I'll probably start with the intro music and everything. So we can have at least, 10 to 12 minutes to chat about predictions. Welcome everybody in, and we will be co-streaming the Nintendo E3 Direct to close out E3 in terms of the conferences. So I'm going to wrap it up here, but thanks to everybody for having a good night. Shout out to Black Pacific and Charles again for the fights. We're going to wrap it up here and call it a night. But y'all know how we like doing the Anime Squad. We like to drop a raid on someone. And I know exactly when to raid. My buddy Megan, aka Saki 8. Excuse me, I had like cough while I was talking, which wasn't fun. She's awesome peeps. She's playing some Pokemon Platinum, so let's go show her some love. Let's go hang out in her chat. Yo, Fire King Scarlet, what up? Yeah, so tomorrow, be back here Eastern time around 11:40, 11:45. I'll put it in Discord. I forgot to actually announce it in Discord, but I'll announce it. But yeah, Nintendo Direct tomorrow. We'll be watching it, hanging out. All that good stuff. We'll be talking about predictions, and we'll have like we'll watch the event, we'll have a post discussion, and then after that I will be back at my normal time, probably around like 5, 6 o'clock for some more Ratchet and Clank. So let me cue up the raid, go hang out with Megan, show her some love, drop her a follow. She's a cool peep, she's doing a really good job streaming, one of my favorite people. So I will see you lovely people tomorrow. Nintendo hype, so get hype, get your hypey emotes, hype love, whatever you want to put out there, get hype. But for now, hang out with Megan. And I'll see y'all back here bright and early. Never streamed at 11:30 in the morning, but first time for everything, right? All right, folks, have a good night. Peace.